Hey guys, what up? This is Frozone slash Captain Butterknife for Scion Life slash Osnium slash Psychotics slash everything Scion related. Um, yeah, it wasn't the greatest video DIY ever just because of the amount of time it took and the amount of bullshit that I was trying to do because that was my first time ever really working on the engine of a car with all those parts and everything. It was a chore. I think if I was to do it again, I could get it done within an hour or so and be okay with it. Haven't run into any problems yet. It's running fine. About to go get some more gas for it. Um, Someone asked me about fitment. As far as fitting it to the existing XP chassis, it actually was okay except for the one part in the video that I mentioned earlier, which was trying to attach the lower end. Simply because the cables that go to the fuse box would not move, would not bend, and there's like 8 different ways you could try to stick the pipe in there, and none of them are really working that well because I start scraping it on the bottom. I couldn't get the wedge through. That was my only issue, but I think if I could have accurately figured out how to disconnect the fuse box area, that would have been fine. I ended up moving the battery a little bit, and that actually worked out pretty well. Check out the new rearview mirror. I just moved the battery over. That gave me a little bit of headroom. And then the other part, installing the actual filter. Even if I go to an AEM dry flow, unless it's significantly bigger than the Tenzo pipe, and then it just has a screw thing on it, I'll be okay. But that was a real big pain in the ass. Only because it was such a tight fit, because it has the rubber end on it, and it would just suction to the pipe. It was such a tight fit. Trying to do it from where I was, where I didn't have the the wheel off because I didn't want to be bothered with taking the wheel off and having to adjust everything like that. That was a big hassle, and if I hadn't had my friend helping me holding it, it wouldn't have worked as well. What I ended up doing is just putting a screwdriver and a plier underneath the plastic and just literally just pulling it up over the Tenzo. So it was a lot of trial and error. I think for a first run it took me approximately 2.5 hours reading the instructions, asking questions online and with NL motoring and stuff like that. The AEM, the AEM intakes PDF is definitely the best one around. Um, uh, Definitely is the best one around, no doubt. And it gave everything real clear. So yeah, I'm gonna go drive it off. You guys have any questions? Post up. I'll take pictures and everything later as well. Bye.